Welcome to today's episode of Real Tea.
Where we're spilling the tea of you and me.
All right, so let's get to know each other a little bit. First question,
Okay.
Nicole. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oof, that's a hard one. Probably reading minds. I think that would be very helpful.
That would be very helpful. Okay, get like
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an easy one. What's your favorite color?
That's actually a hard one. I don't know if I have a favorite color. Weirdly, I think the color red looks really good on me, but I don't own anything red.
So when you think of a favorite color, are you thinking your clothes or are you thinking, I think like paint. That's my first thought.
I think clothes.
Okay.
Like I think more of me, like what would I wear? But yeah.
Okay. So red.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, next one. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck
Horse.
or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh, that's a tough one. I guess I'd do the 100 horses because ducks are vicious.
But it's that, wait, what's the first thing I said? The duck-sized, they're all horses.
Oh,
One's just one. Oh no, you're right. I don't think my question made sense.
I don't know. Well, I just really don't like ducks. I got attacked by a duck when I was a kid, so I do not do ducks.
Okay, well that question was able to get out another question. No ducks for you.
Yeah, no ducks for me. What's one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to you? This is a tough one because you don't really want to spill that much tea.
I know, right? Okay, so I'll tell a really embarrassing one. So I was a swimmer growing up, and at swim meets, it's always like a ton of people around the pool, like everyone getting ready for the swim meet to start. And I had my headphones on, like getting ready, like pumped up, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And one of the guys that I had a super big crush on was like kind of a little bit over on the other side. And I was standing with my girlfriends and I had my headphones on, so I didn't hear that they started the national anthem. So everybody was not talking, like everybody was quiet. And I had no clue. And I like went like this to one of my friends. I was like, oh my God, and I said his name. I was like, isn't he so hot? And everybody turned and looked at me, and my girlfriend put her hand over my mouth and she was like, it's the national anthem. And I was like, oh. So everybody there ended up finding out that I had a crush on that guy.
I'm dying. I'm cringing for you.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That's not fun.
No.
No.
But, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would be devastated.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't show my face again.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But whatever, he asked me on a date, so it worked.
Done.
If you could come up with any theme for an open house, like you have a cellar, they're like, please do an open house for me and get as many people in as you can. I don't care what the budget is, I'll pay for it. What theme would your open house be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, I've never really done a theme for an open house.
Really?
Okay, I guess we were sitting in an open house. This was a theme, but this was someone else's theme. We just kind of ran with it, but I think, I don't know, like I think maybe I do like, I love the 80s theme, or maybe a murder mystery theme, that would be cool, or like a Great Gatsby thing, like that would be fun.
Just like have the house decorated like that?
Yeah.
That would be
That'd be
nice.
cool.
You'd have to have the perfect house to make it like Great Gatsby.
I guess so, yeah, I think you're right. That's kind of like the whole, like, you're right, you know, you have to
Depends on
see
the
the house. Like, if one of our team members had the one with the Mexican theme, but that's because they had Mexican tiles, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. True. All right. Like it?
Yeah. A realistic question for you. Where do you see yourself in real estate? Like what's the ultimate real estate goal?
It's a hard one. I guess I've said that to every question you've asked.
Because I'm putting you on the spot.
I think that question changes every year. But I think the main theme of all my goals is to eventually be able to have income coming in and not have to be out on like pounding the pavement.
And do you mean that like having investments that work for you, or do you mean building a team that work for you and you're like
I think both.
sitting behind the scenes?
I want to be able to real estate to give me the assets that I need to be able to get the investments. And then also it would be nice to build a team, and then, you know, when you go on vacation, they can take things over. That's, you know, you're always the busiest when you're on vacation.
Yeah, no kidding. Go away for one day and you've got a bunch of business.
Exactly. Book a flight and all of a sudden you're super busy.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Serious question. What's one piece of advice you'd give to somebody just starting out in real estate business?
I mean, I feel like I got some it's good advice from different people you speak to. Again, we've said this before, it's like really dependent on, like with the open house, like it's depending on the house. I think it's depending on the person. You know, like some people are more outgoing, so it's easier for them to just get out there and do it. Some people are very like C-based, so they're very analytical. So for them, like getting their process and their procedure and like how the things work in order first makes more sense, because obviously they'd be way more stressed out if they didn't know what they were doing and just got out there and did it. But I think like for me, my husband and I jumped obviously both feet in. My husband Michael, a team, and I jumped both feet in. And so our advice that we got that was the best was like it was about time in the game. So it's like if that meant like one of us had to just have an extra income coming in to be able to like build our career in real estate, that was like good for us. Whereas I think if I had started alone and Michael had a full-time career, maybe just getting it going would have been my best advice, because I like shouldn't have, you know, like spent so much time trying to build my process and just like got to work.
Yeah.
So I guess it would just really depend on the person.
No, I like that, but I think the theme overall was just, it's not easy.
No.
You just gotta go for it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do
Want
it.
your license, get it, do it.
Exactly. I feel that.
Okay, well, I think I have a serious one for you. So who would you say is your biggest influence in your life? And I'm not even doing real estate related. I'll get deep and personal. I'll dig.
Biggest influence of my life would definitely be my mom.
Okay.
That's an easy one. Yeah.
Why?
Just because she overcame so much to get the career she had when I was young. Like she went through nursing school when I was a baby, and she's just gone through so much, and she's built her life up pretty well, and I don't know, woman empowerment.
Yeah, she's super mom.
Exactly.
Superwoman.
Exactly.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have those good role models.
Exactly. Okay, well, I'm going to ask you that same one now because I want to know.
Oh, my biggest influence in my life, like, I guess, like, right now, I'm going to be a little cliche, and that's, like, my husband, because, like, Michael, he just keeps getting me, like, motivating me. He's my biggest cheerleader. So I would say, like, you know, when I doubt myself, he's, like, the first to say, like, why are you even doubting yourself?
Right.
And makes me believe in myself. So I think, like, I would say him just because, like, I've obviously been traveling since I was 18. I've been going and I've never stopped, and my family all live in different countries. So, like, I'm not around them much. We've all kind of been very independent growing up, and my only real long consistent in my life is
Michael.
like Michael, yeah.
I love that.
He's been there every day for the last 11 years.
Holy moly.
I know. A small beach house that's on the water, but it's small, livable. Or would you pick a huge house with a massive backyard for your dog? And that huge house, huge acreage, but it wasn't nowhere close to the beach.
So I can tell you that my husband is going to pick the beach one.
Yeah.
100%. But I think I'm starting to get to the point in life where I want more space, more yard, more. And I already have 2 beach houses, so.
Yeah. Okay. That works.
Give me something else. Well, I'm going to come up with one for you then. So if you could have your dream home in South Africa, everything that you could ever want in this house is in this house. Mm-hmm. Or a total, complete fixer-upper in South Florida. Which one are you picking?
Oh.
That you have to live in full-time, primary residence.
I mean, I'd say South Africa. Unless you've been there, you can't really understand why. It would be tougher. It's nothing like the US. Here, everything is instant. Amazon, get it going.
Love that.
I asked my dad the other day, I'm like, what's your mailing address? He's like, what is a mailing address? Because they don't have post offices. They don't get Amazon deliveries, things like that. It's just everything's via email, which I guess is good, but still or you have to go to a store to buy it. But so living there full time, I think would be tough, but until you're been to South Africa, it's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. I can't even explain to you. It's
it's the reason why I have so many people visit there all the time, right?
Yeah, it's Cape Town's probably one of the most visited cities in the world. It's so beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, this is realty. And Chelsey, what do you want to get out of realty?
I think personally for me, realty is going to bring some more fun, spilling the tea every week into it. And I'm hoping that it's going to bring more fun to everybody that's going to watch, because real estate can be boring. I have so many friends that are I don't even know what's going on, or they don't care because it's just boring stuff. But it's actually, there's a lot of instances in our business that are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's fun. And then for you, what do you want to get out of realty?
Well, so I think realty, again, like you say, is fun. I want to have a little bit of fun, but I also feel real estate, if you think of traditional real estate, it's very much no one likes realtors. They're you're a realtor, you're a salesman.
Yeah,
so I think we get a lot of a bad rap. And I think the whole world has kind of gone on to social media and podcaster thing and things like that. And I think there's parts of real estate people don't know about.
Yeah.
And I think this is a good way to show you that we aren't just realtors. This is also our career, our life. We spend...
We're just people.
Yeah. And we spend a lot of time learning and growing in our trade, and it'll be nice to share that with other people. And so we'll be sharing it with realtors, civilians, our people we love, other people in our office, but we just kind of want to share every part of it.
I love that. Yes, that is the main goal here. Thanks for joining us. Catch us next time where we sip on more truths and trends in the market, because there's always more realty to spill.
Stay sip and stay savvy.
You're good.
Aren't you supposed to start it?
Oh, yeah.